Hello everyone, my name is Jules. Welcome to Jules Food and Garden. Today I'll be making banana bread. Let's go. These are the ingredients that I'm going to be using to make my banana bread today. Raisin, brown sugar, butter, applesauce, eggs, flour, ripe banana, almond milk, sour cream, vanilla, almond essence, rose water, nutmeg, cinnamon, baking soda, and baking powder. To begin my process, I'm going to sieve all my dry ingredients together. And my flour is a combination of all-purpose flour and whole wheat flour. Put the flour in first. Oops. Okay, so I sieve it. Yeah. And then the last portion, I'm gonna just put the other stuff down in there. So I use this strainer, which is not, it's a fine strainer. This is like 2 cups of flour. And I'm gonna put the remainder here. So remainder. And then I'm gonna add my cinnamon. Perfect. This is a tablespoon, so I'm gonna put a tablespoon of cinnamon, which is in, tablespoon of nutmeg in there, and I'm also gonna put just a pinch of salt, baking powder, tablespoon as well. Okay, under this baking powder, and then a baking soda. This is the remaining baking soda. Put that in, and then we're gonna sieve it together. The wheat flour is kind of coarse. Okay, so let me just whip this together, and then I'm gonna set this aside and move on to something else. Okay, I'm gonna cream the sugar and the butter, and this is 1 cup of brown sugar with a little bit of granulated sugar in there, and then 1 stick of butter, which is 4 ounces. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to just mince it up, cut it a little, this, and use my wooden spoon to cream it. So first of all, this, and then there's gonna be a lot of liquid in my bread, banana bread. The grain of the brown sugar don't necessarily have to be melted, because it will be dissolved into the other liquids. So all you have to do here is just get it in combiner mixed in. You're just trying to combine the sugar and the butter together right here. So this is a form of creaming. I did it in this big bowl because to the end, this is the bowl that's gonna be the receptacle for all the other ingredients. So this is the first step. For now, I will be right back. Okay, these are 3 large overripe, and I'm talking about overripe bananas because what happened, it was spotted, and then I didn't want it to get too or get spoiled. So I put it in the refrigerator, and this is the reason why it has this dark shade. But it's good, and I'm gonna peel it, and drop it in here. This is really overripe, but it's good. It served the purpose. Gonna serve the purpose of the banana bread. Do not toss your ripe banana when they're overripe. Oh my god, this I'm gonna use as well. It's not spoiled, it's just overripe, not spoiled at all. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a fork to crush it, to smash it. And it's not gonna be smashed to a liquidy form because I want a little lumps or whatever in my banana bread, not that smooth. So whenever you have your leftover banana that's spotted and the skin start getting discolored, don't discard of it. Don't get rid of it. Don't throw it in the garbage. Just put it in your fridge. You can even freeze it. Peel it and freeze it. And then when you're ready to make your banana bread, then it will be available. But don't waste stuff. Okay, so I think this is where I wanted it to be. This liquidy form. Okay. Okay. So this is finished right now. I'm gonna add this to my butter ingredients. Now I'm gonna do my eggs. I'm gonna break them. Again, I'm just gonna whisk it. Careful, don't let the shell spill in the egg. So I'm gonna try and take the eye of the egg out of the egg. And they said it will prevent the excess raw taste. Okay, got it. So I removed the eye of the egg. So now I'm gonna just twist the egg a little. I'm just mixing it. You don't have to mix it to a fluff, but just that everything combined, the yolk and the enzyme combined together, that it mixed out properly. But no, it don't necessarily have to be fluffy. Not today. I think this is good enough. That's good enough. Well, this is the time I'm going to combine all my mixture in one bowl. First, I'm going to do all the liquid or the softer ones before I add the dry ingredients. So, egg first. Okay. Then the banana. You want to get all of it out of the bowl. And this spoon or spatula rubberize, it's very, very good. Now I'm gonna add my applesauce. I'm gonna do the whole thing. For applesauce, I'm gonna add my sour cream, a And the purpose of my sour cream is just to get my banana bread and also the applesauce moist. You need moistness, or moist. Your banana bread must be soft and moist. Now I'm gonna add my, let's see there, just a tip of rose water and a tip of almond flavor. Now I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. That's it. And my 1 cup of milk. And this milk is oat milk and almond milk mixed together. It's a combination. Let's do this. So this is the liquid part of my banana bread. Then I'm gonna add the dry ingredients and just but I wanted to see if I can just get it in that way. Okay, smells good. Smells really, really good. I'm also gonna drop my few raisins in there too. Raisin. And then I'm gonna put the rest on the top of it. Yep. Okay. So now I'm gonna have my dry ingredients. So here and put it in. Turn and cut. Turn. Dry ingredients. You put the remainder in. Okay. Mix it in. You don't want no dry lumps in there. You want to dig from the bottom. Make sure no lump is in there. Okay, this is ready. And your oven will be should be preheat at 375. This is my banana bread butter, ready to be placed in the oven. My bowl is preheated, so I'm gonna grease my bowl with the butter, and then twist it around. Okay, so that's fine. Maybe I have to do 2. And then I'm gonna put a piece of parchment paper in there, and the reason for this, because I don't want my banana bread to be stick. So maybe try to even up. So one side get, the other side did not, so it's fine. It's already greased. So now I'm gonna pour my butter into here. Not all of it, because this thing tend to rise really high. So okay. And the remaining butter, I'm gonna try and make a banana bread muffin. So I'm gonna put in my muffin tins. Okay, this is like this. Okay, I think this is okay now. I'm gonna put a little raisin on the top of my bread, banana bread. Open a little style. Top, and then I'm gonna sprinkle a little oatmeal on top of it. A little oatmeal top of my banana bread. Look a little bit out here. Yep, and that's it. Ready to be placed in the oven for about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes at 350 degree Fahrenheit. So I'm going to place it in my oven, bake until golden brown, put it in the center of the upper tray in the oven. Center upper tray. I'm going to use this muffin tin to make some muffin with the remaining butter or mixture of my banana bread. Here, and I'm gonna try and put a piece of parchment paper because I don't have those little things that you just drop in for the muffin, but I had it but I can't find it, so I'm kind of trying to improvise here with my little muffin. So you put it in. Yeah, it can work. It can work. And just pour the muffin on top of it. The butter on top of it. So I'll be right back when I finish my muffin tray. So this is my banana bread muffin tray. So what I did, I just put the butter in the muffin tray. I'm cleaning the side because I don't want anything to be burnt. I'm just cleaning the surface. And maybe it's gonna be like about half an hour. It's a trial, so let's see what happens. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be placing them in the oven right now. This is the finished product of my banana bread and muffin. Enjoy! Thank you for watching. Please like and share my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you soon!